I don't know if I'm buying the chat that because Alex Galchenyuk has done such a good job, that changed them off a Hall onto Foligno. I mean, he's got one goal.
But that's basically what they said, kind of.
No, but do you believe everything that they say?
No.
Well, if you do, I've got a piece of land for you. You're going to love it.
Ask Mark Bergevin. Say everything that comes out of his mouth. You know what I mean?
Like four trades ago, Berge wasn't making another move.
No, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah, you always have to take everything with a grain of salt. I am like the case of Galchenyuk is an intriguing one, though. Like he played 15 plus again last night. They're giving him opportunities, playing with the big boys, a lot, and I don't trust that he's going to put himself in a position to be in the lineup game one. They're giving him a lot of runway.
Well,
I'm not sure he's going to be in the lineup.
I think he's in the lineup. I don't think he's there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, if Riley Nash, I think Nash is playing. So I think if we want to do the math here, and we're doing this on the fly, Foligno's playing, Nash is playing. Mm-hmm. Kerfoot, I believe, is playing if he's here. Simmons is playing, Spez is playing.
Yeah.
That at some point we're going to get down to.
It comes down to Joe Thornton, Pierre Engvall.
And I personally think they believe in
those
Engvall.
Guys.
I think they believe in Engvall. I think Keefe and Dubas, from the Marlies to the Leafs, have given him a lot of runway this year. He's playing pretty prominent minutes up the middle of the ice.
Not last night.
No, he didn't last night.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen, if it comes down to who you're going to have up the middle of the ice as well, because I think
so right now you've got as I look at it, it's it's funny how the ball's turned over and over and over, but it's Matthews, Tavares, and then it's Kerfoot and
Riley Nash. Probably come game one. Well, that's the question. If Kerfoot is going to play up the middle of the ice, then Engvall will come out.
You can't assume so much about Nash. He won't have played for 6 weeks maybe.
Yeah, I don't think that was just a long-term IR move, though. I think they look at it the same. What Ray just laid out about big bodies, defending.
Oh, if he's healthy, he's in.
I think he's playing.
If he's ready, he's going.
Right.
Yeah. So,
I agree. I
think they are going to get themselves into a corner here with Joe Thornton.
Yes.
What
do you do,
and that's
Ray?
going to be a tough one. I mean, he doesn't have a point in I don't know what.
It's like 1 in 20, something like that.
Yeah, and and he hasn't. He certainly. I mean, he's only got 3 goals on the year, and that's a tough one. I mean, I don't think there's anybody that doesn't want him to do well. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's such an easy guy to like and to cheer for, but at some point you get down to that part of the year, either you can or you can't. And right now, it's just not happening.
Yeah, I think that feels like that's coming. That conversation with him is coming. And Joe Thornton's been around the block a long time. He might know it anyway. If you add Foligno, if Nash is healthy and you think he's playing, that's 2 guys that have come in. No one's gone out, right? And even they're giving Robertson a taste too. What did you make of his game last night, Ray? He's still so young, so raw.
Yeah, I thought early he had lots of. He looked like a little water bug, right? He's zipping all over the place and trying to run into people, and then they got left in the lurch in the second period. They didn't. I don't know how many shifts he had, but Engvall didn't get on the ice just one time, and Simmons just a couple. He didn't get on the ice much.
Right.
And then once you get benched, it's so weird. I hated when a coach would bench me for a while and then put me back in the game. Because my first thought is, thanks, pal. I've been sitting here for an hour, and you want me to get my legs going. You just can't. You can't, it's not the car. You can't just start it up again. And so, the first shift, Engvall played in the third period. He tried to hit somebody in the corner, but it's almost like his heart wasn't in it. His legs weren't in it. It's a really hard thing to do to come back into the game after you've been benched. You can say, oh, you're a pro and you should handle it, and you're right, you should. But sometimes your legs just don't agree.
Well, and Ray, he seems to be the guy that Sheldon Keefe kind of gets agitated with.
He puts him in the doghouse.
A lot.
He does.
Did you ever have a coach who you just knew, he doesn't really like me very much?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Rick Lee hated me.
How did you know?
Me. And I got to tell you, it was mutual.
As it should be in that situation.
He didn't like me because I wasn't scoring, right? Not for a while. And I was not liking him because he decided I couldn't I couldn't play. So, I mean, it's the age-old thing. I'm like, man, you got to play me more. And he's like, you got to score. And so I don't think he personally disliked me. He hated me as a player. And I kind of liked Rick, but I hated him as a coach. And then I got traded to the Islanders, and then it wasn't a problem anymore.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's just a personal relationship, and it's all good.
Then it was like, I think the last time I talked to him, it was like, yeah, good luck. That was in 1989, so I don't really know what he thinks.
A long time ago. Shout out to Rick. Listen, there's going to be decisions to be made, clearly, because you're bringing in bodies. We're also presuming health. If there's injuries or whatever, it's all a moot point. But someone is going to have – two guys are going to have a couple of difficult conversations coming their way. Two guys who have been playing and in the lineup. And at this point, it likely Thornton. It obviously could be Engvall. But I don't know. I'm still – the jury's out for me on Galchenyuk. Like, I need to see more before I'm convinced he's playing every night.
Yeah, I can't. I'm with you, Brian. I can't buy that stock right now. Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Like, I appreciate how hard he works and how hard he's trying. Like, I'm quite impressed. But if you're going to be in the positions that he's playing, and you've got 1 goal in 12 games, then they got to find somebody else to be there, because that position demands more offense.